So, good evening to everyone here. And I must acknowledge our chief guest, Dr. S. Vincent, and then guest of honor, Dr. Saraswati, and guest of honor, Harita Srikumar, and the chairman of the Bethel Group of Schools, Dr. Doraraj, and then Dr. Florence Doraraj, correspondent, and then director, Dr. Rennie Robin, and Professor Doreen Miriam. Now, as a person having an industry, it becomes difficult for me to give advice. Now, Dr. Saraswati spoke of sustainable development, and Harita spoke of alternative medicine. Both of them are scholars. Both of them have worked hard, and both of them had a focused sense of what to do. Now, it will be useful and pertinent for me to give some advice to the students. I cannot advise the parents. And what advice shall I give the teachers and the educators who are running the school? So that is the thing for me to do. The educators, you saw the report, they are covering all aspects of a holistic education to be given to the students. They are focusing on the mind, and they are focusing on the body and the intelligence and all the other things that make up a complete human being. So the advice, and as Dr. Saraswati said, we cannot go on speaking. There's a big program after we speak, and the children are waiting for that. But some advice can be given to the students. So, what is the advice to be given? One thing I'd like to say, tell the students that you are now young and you have a whole future before you. And what you do now will affect the future. You have to build a foundation on which a solid future can be built. I just want to quote William Wordsworth. He said, "The child is the father of the man. The child is the father of the man." That means this child is eventually going to become a man. And how this child understands life and how he behaves, how he responds to the situation will ultimately determine what kind of man, what kind of woman they are going to be in the future. This is known to the parents, and this is known to the educating members of the school. The parents have brought the children to the school so that they learn wisdom, they are well educated, they have a sense of understanding, and slowly they become strong and firm, understanding important things, so that one fine day they will turn into useful and good, socially relevant human beings. They have to become great, successful, purposeful, and also happy for the proper future. Now, the focus has to be the children are too small. What will they understand of the future? But with the help of parents, with the help of teachers, they have to equip themselves to have a relevant future, a useful future, and a happy future. But life is such that there is a struggle. And as the sports said, you see, those who feel that they are going to win, those who feel that they are the best, they try to win. But there is only one winner. What about the others? The others must keep on trying. There's another quote by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. What did Longfellow say? He said, "The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night." The height by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. So, the emphasis is on hard work. And you can have hard work if you know for what you are working. You must have goals. And slowly, as you move forward, and as with the help of parents and teachers, you understand what you can do and what you will like to do in the future. You cannot be a jack of all trades and master of none. You have to be a master of something for which you have received appropriate directions and education. Now, Dr. Harita Sri Kumar said that she was guided on what to do. She was encouraged to take up certain courses. And this is what the teachers will do. And how to guide and how to lead you into that area of life in which you have some interest and which you can struggle and work hard and achieve something. Two names of people who have worked very hard. You see, today is a first anniversary of the school, where all activities are covered. One activity is the sports, for which the children will be given their medals and certificates. So, to put in front of the children, I think I can speak of Neeraj Chopra. Who was Neeraj Chopra? He was a young man who used to practice javelin in an area where there was a military camp. They saw his hard work and took him into the armed forces so that the armed forces facilities will be available to him. And then further, they connected him to the former javelin champion of the world in Germany. He went there for training. And he got a gold medal in the Olympics. One man got the whole one gold medal, but the whole nation was thrilled and happy. That is the result of the hard work. The mind is everything. The mind controls the body to do what it wants. Now this Neeraj Chopra and Usain Bolt, the mind controlled the body to achieve something. The mind can control the body in so many ways and achieve so many things. Other things he said is, mind has no limit. we must have an appropriate mindset. That is, a mind should go for things that we want to go. Believe in yourself. This is another important thing. Believe. Those people who won the medals believed that they were the best. You believe in yourself. And then you must have a strong desire. You want that medal. You want that first place. You want to win the race. You want to do something marvelous. And he says, you must dream. You must have desire. Your dream should not be a daydream. It should be a focused dream. A dream that makes you achieve things in a fixed time. Now, to give example of those who excelled in the use of the mind, Neeraj Chopra and Usain Bolt used the mind for a particular purpose. Now we have two people, names I'll mention now. One is Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was an English theoretical physics man and cosmologist. His mind was so focused. His body had all the muscles atrophied. Finally, he was bound to a wheelchair. He had 6 nurses taking care of him. But when he was called to a university to give a speech, he charged $1 million because his upkeep was expensive. Now, with that mind, he came up with solutions to the big problem of the universe, the black hole and all that. He was about to get the Nobel Prize, but before that he died. Next person to think is Albert Einstein. He also focused his mind so strongly in what he thought. There were great mysteries of the universe, from where all this matter came. We as Christian people believe that everything was created in a moment by the word of God. Now, Albert Einstein and others knew that the universe was created in a moment. But how? Then he came up with his famous equation, E is equal to mc squared, where energy and matter, energy and mass were connected. When two masses came together, there was a slight loss of mass, which was converted into energy. And it is this thought of his. He was an armchair thinker. He never went to any laboratory, didn't go anywhere. But others, like Enrico Fermi, he went further and they formed the nuclear bomb, which was used in 1945 only twice. After that, it has never been used, and God forbid its use. But nuclear energy is creating green power and other power and other type of power is creating contamination and damaging the earth. So, my friend, as Christians, what we think, we have our human limitations. We want to do all kinds of things. There are difficulties. And how is it that we must encourage ourselves? So what we say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So with this mind, we move forward and do things that are useful to everybody and encouraging to us. There is a divine force. The whole universe was created by divine force. There is an intelligent design everywhere. Nothing could have happened on its own. And life was never a property of matter. So, my friends, to cut short things, Let us see how we can encourage ourselves. There is another verse which strengthens us. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. And know that the Lord your God will go with you wherever you go. So, with the divine force strengthening you, divine force by your side, you can do anything. Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So, my friends, young students, be strong and courageous. Go forward with the thought that there is a divine power along with you. And this divine power will support all genuine, useful activities, sustainable activities, and all that strengthens the universe. And with this, I'm thankful for having been called here. And I encourage all the parents and the students, the teachers and the management to continue the good work that they have been doing. 1 year quickly passes. By and by, years will go on, and this Bethel Global School will be known in this area and beyond. They got the 4th prize, you see, in Nehru Stadium. There's much to be done. There's much work ahead. And may the Lord bless every effort. Thank you.